Oh, I'll give you the word picture. I've had some lessons with another instructor, but I've never ever met you before. But I have had all my lessons in a car exactly the same as this, so I'm familiar with the controls.
Okay.
Yeah, my instructor today, who said he couldn't make it, he's gone to play golf, I think. So we're going to do a reverse around the corner, either to the left or to the right.
Okay.
So, my name's Tony, so I'm partly trained. And the subject is what?
Left or right reverse.
Yeah. And we're in the test centre car park.
Okay.
So where would you do the brief?
At the location.
Yeah.
So on the way there, what am I looking out for?
Well, you've been doing some studying, haven't you?
Yeah, not for the left reverse for a while. We're going to be looking at clutch control.
Yeah. So, any questions you want to ask me that you can tie into what we're going to be doing today?
Oh, okay. Have you done reversing before, Tony?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, well, reversing is what we're going to be doing in this manoeuvre today.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'll talk to you a bit more about that when we get to the site.
Yeah, there is probably other links you could make.
Where would we be looking when you're reversing?
Yeah. Hang on a minute.
Sorry?
What are you looking for in this reverse around the corner? You're looking for coordination of controls, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, if I give you the word picture that I haven't done any reversing before, or I could have said to you I've done a bit of straight line reversing, which would have made it easy for you.
Yeah.
But if I say to you I haven't done any reversing before,
Yeah.
is there anywhere else I may have used tight clutch control?
Is there anywhere else you might have used tight clutch control? Turning the road?
No, I've never done
Oh,
reversing.
you haven't done reversing. Pardon? No.
What about emerging when I'm creeping and peeping?
Oh, peep and creep. Okay, so how did you keep the clutch?
Well, you haven't asked me yet.
Oh, how did you control the...
No, you haven't asked me ever.
Have you done, at emerging, have you done emerging, Tony?
I have done emerging,
Yeah. So how did you, control the speed of the car when edging forward?
Oh, I just looked and went.
What did you do with the controls? Have you used peep and creep?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you can't see
Oh,
at a
yeah,
closed
I have, yeah.
junction.
I've used that, yeah.
So
yeah.
how did you, what did you do with the foot controls?
Oh, I had to coordinate them pedals and keep them still and lean forward.
So keeping the feet
Yeah.
still and leaning forward and edging, lifting the clutch gently and edging forward, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so tight, nice
Yeah.
clutch control.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be using today,
So
in reverse.
So you want me to encourage you to show you that on the way there, yeah?
Okay, so on the way there I would like to see that nice tight clutch
Well, you
control.
have to encourage me to show it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll put your book away then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So set yourself up,
Oh,
Tony.
right, yeah.
What can you see in that centre mirror, Tony?
I can't see a lot, to be honest with you, but I can square the whole back window.
Okay.
And I can see a bit of my head restraint. I can see the corner of your window.
Okay. And what about the exterior mirror?
Again, not a lot, but I can see the door handles.
Okay.
And I can see the top of the flap coming in the top of the window,
Okay.
with the mirror. And I can see the window of the flap coming in the middle. And the same in that one.
Okay, good.
And we're going to turn right at the parking bay and left at the end.
So I want to see that nice tight clutch control coming
Oh,
out
yeah.
when you pull away. Yeah, not too fast.
Alright. Is that a bit fast?
That was a bit fast. You need to get your bite, hold the feet still.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
try
telling
that
you
now at this one.
So I get to the bite and then hold my feet still. Oh, that's better, isn't
Yeah,
it?
nice and smooth on.
So on the way there, you could be filling in some of the
Okay.
blanks.
Where do you think we would do a left reverse?
Oh, on my driving test.
On your driving test,
Yeah.
yeah? We might,
All my mates had it on their driving test.
so you could get it on your driving test.
Yeah.
We might also use it if a turn in the road may not be appropriate. You know, to turn the vehicle around.
No, I've never done that.
Okay, well, you might use that, but you might decide you want to turn the car around and go the opposite way, so you can reverse into a turning on the left and then to...
Oh, you mean if the
turn
road's
on the right.
blocked?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
When do you think wouldn't be a safe place? Pardon me. Where do you think wouldn't be a safe place to carry out this manoeuvre?
I'm not too sure.
Do you
really.
think we would do it on a busy main road?
I don't know, because I've never done one.
No, we wouldn't do it on a main road because it would be too busy and we would be reversing out onto busy traffic. So that wouldn't be a good idea.
Oh, I remember reading on my theory, I can't do it into a one-way street, can I?
No, because you'd be on the wrong side of the road, yeah.
I'll be going the wrong way, wouldn't
Yeah.
I? And next right.
Next, turning on the right, please, Sonia.
Sorry.
So using that tight.
If you get me to stop just on the left, please.
Could you pull over just on the left, please, Tony? Making sure it's safe.
Right, it's going to be a left-hand reverse. It's going to be into that corner just ahead of us, yeah?
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna go for a brief review.
Oh, right, yeah.
Explain
Yeah.
more clearly what we're going to be doing. And if there's anything you want to ask me, feel
Oh,
free to
right,
stop
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be reversing left into that corner here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we need to think about is we as we go past the road
Yeah.
we're going into, we're going to pull over here on the left.
Yeah.
As we're going past, like I said, we're going to look into the road
Right.
and we're going to see how the corner is. If it's really sharp,
I can see it from here.
yeah. Is it sweeping or is it in between?
No, it's kind of a medium, isn't it?
Medium.
Is that medium?
So that will affect the amount of serum we
Yeah, I
need to
remember
use.
on marriages, Bob said if I got a couple of curved curbstones as I was coming up, it was kind of a medium.
Okay. So that will affect the steering. Also we're going to look into the road we're going into to see if there's any potholes, if it's suitable for the manoeuvre we're going to carry out. Yeah. So I'm then going to ask you to pull up on the left after the road we want to be reversing into. We're going to prepare the car using the POM routine. You've used this before.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go into more detail with the POM.
He's a long way off the curb, isn't he?
We want
Not very
you
good
to.
parking, is
We
it?
want you to be a metre away from the curb when pulling over.
1 metre.
1 metre, yeah. And we want to be 2 to 3 car lengths past the junction.
The meter's going to be out in the middle of the road, isn't it?
Sorry. Pardon me, I've got that further. We want to be a drain's width
Oh, drain.
away. Sorry, that's my fault. We want to
Oh,
be
yeah,
a
I can see a
drain's
drain
width.
there, yeah.
Yeah. And we want to pull up past the junction about 2 to 3 car lengths.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. We do the prepare, observe, move routine when we're there. You've already done that. Select reverse gear. We're going to do all round observations. We want to make sure that we're looking ahead, see if there's oncoming vehicles, because as we start to go back and turn to get round the curve, our front is going to be out like this position.
All right.
So it's going to affect oncoming vehicles. It's going to be a danger to them.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also want to be looking around for pedestrians, anyone crossing the road. Yeah, because we don't want to be moving if someone's around. So we want to imagine a safety bubble around the car. Anyone's coming, you just stop and assess, see if it's safe. Yeah. So say about say 6 car lengths from the front and the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up to that.
Say
That
that blue
person.
car. You see that blue car up there?
All right.
Yeah. I'll explain better to you anyway when we're there at the position.
Blue car, yeah. I see the blue car, yeah.
Yes, and behind.
All right.
So the ends of the road. We want to look around, making sure we're aware of who's
Oh,
around,
right.
any pedestrians, any cars. So if they're moving, we need to stop and
Yeah.
assess. But that's the most dangerous point when our front's
Oh,
sticking
right.
out. Yeah. So we want to reverse, and when we get to the last straight curbstone,
Yeah.
that's when we're gonna put our turn on. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll be turning left. So the initial turn may be a bit more, or you may need to apply more or take some off, depending on when we're reversing. And then we have the turn on, we'll be reversing, following the curb round. We still want to maintain our position, a drain's width from the curb as we're turning. Checking all around as we move, making sure it's safe, no any pedestrians, any oncoming vehicles. Then when we get to, we're going to get reference points on the way, for when you take the steering off and when you apply the steering. When we get to about this position,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna get you to take your steering off. We get a reference point, and then you'll look out the back window, and then when we straighten up, we come back 2 to 3 car lengths again,
Yeah.
and then apply the handbrake and
Alright.
secure the car. Any questions?
Thanks, yeah.
Okay.
So before you close the book there, yeah. So the three main ingredients of this that you have to make sure is covered is control. Observations is the biggie. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're looking at reasonable accuracy. Yeah. We're not looking at inch perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
But control and observations and reasonable accuracy. Yeah.
So I didn't really want to go too much detail into the
I'm
pond.
not, I'm not saying. I'm just telling you what you're looking for. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So obviously I'm gonna drive past here. As I drive past here, I'm gonna look into the road.
Yeah.
We're gonna use the mirror signal maneuver routine to see if the signal is required.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll obviously have to be talking me through that because it is part of the maneuver.
Okay.
When I stop to the side, I'm going to stop about 2 car lengths past the turning, about a drain's width from the curb. And then you're going to get me to reverse back until we're going to pick up the reference point that you want me to pick up is the first straight curb that comes into the corner of that backside window, yeah?
Okay.
At that point you want me to stop, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you've agreed that that's the point I'm going to aim for, I will stop at that point, yeah?
You will. Okay.
Because the last thing I want you to be doing is hanging your head out the window looking for that reference point, yeah?
Yeah.
Because if you're hanging your head out the window, what am I going to be doing?
Fiddling or doing other stuff.
I'm going to be going to sleep, am I?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be looking around me, am I?
Okay. No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So when if I ask you to stop there, you will,
I
and the
will do,
examiner will also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll get a reference point there.
Yeah. So we'll consolidate the steering in a second, but it's normally going to be about one turn to the left
Okay.
to get me around that point. Yeah.
Does it depend on the curb?
Yeah, I say that one there is a
about
one
one.
turn. Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll consolidate the steering in a second.
Okay.
I want to keep that turn on until the car looks like it's pointing straight down the road.
Okay.
And then we're going to take that one turn off. So we've now got a straight car, but we might not be near enough to the curb.
Okay.
So we'll then pick up the straight line reversing point, which we'll pick up when we're over there, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then I can use quarter turns to get myself into that straight line reversing point, yeah?
Okay.
But the biggie is to make sure that I'm looking around me all the time, yeah?
Yeah. Observation.
And I don't want to hear you just shout at me, keep looking, keep looking. I want you to tell me why I'm looking and the consequence of not looking, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise I won't look, yeah?
Yes.
You just keep shouting, look, come on, keep looking. You'd be wasting time, yeah?
Yeah.
That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
So 2 reference points.
yeah, so the other thing you need to look at over there is, what does the corner look like to you?
Sweeping.
The light's gone uphill, downhill, flat?
Oh, gravity. Yeah, we didn't mention that.
Yeah, gravity, yeah.
So
yeah.
mention gravity, yeah.
Well, you can mention you get
So
close to it.
we let gravity we cover the brake and let gravity pull us back.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you help me with that over there. Yeah, so we need to consolidate the steering, otherwise it's not going to work, yeah?
Okay.
So, how would you do that?
Pardon?
How would you consolidate the steering?
We said 1 turn. So if you imagine the steering is like a clock face,
Yeah.
so 12 o'clock being at the top of it,
Alright.
we would steer it, pull and push. No, how am I saying
Don't worry
that?
about the pull and push, just worry
Okay.
about I've got to steer
12 o'clock, so we would steer it 1
To the
turn and
left.
back again. To the left
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
back. So 12 ends up
yeah,
back to the
yeah, it's
top.
important you say left, yeah, otherwise I'll go right, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
So steer it to the left
So
once.
that will appear up that way, yeah?
Yeah.
What would be half a turn?
Where 12 is at the bottom.
And what would be 3/4 of a turn?
3/4.
Yeah.
3/4.
So that would be
12 would be
that
over
would,
there to the
that
right.
bit. 6 o'clock would be round to there.
Yeah.
And what would be a quarter turn?
12 o'clock would be there.
Yeah. So this bit
Yeah.
here will be pointing down here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okie doke. Yeah, so we'll should I book away?
Okay.
And if you just make sure that I look into the road and what else do I need? Where else do I need to look?
MSM, mirror
Yeah,
signal maneuver. Yeah.
So you want to start to talk through now, don't you?
Okay, Tony. So as we pass this road, we're going to be
Alright.
looking into it, making sure
Oh yeah, nice road, isn't it?
it's suitable for the manoeuvre we're carrying out
there's a
today.
drain. Look, the drain's right there.
Okay, so we want a drain's width away from the road, and we want to be about 2 car lengths past the junction, past the turn.
Oh, somebody come behind me.
No. So check in.
Come on, get me to check the
check your interior mirror, Tony.
Left-hand door mirror.
And left-hand door
Yeah.
mirror, making sure if anybody's behind and if any cyclists are oncoming, because if you start to turn or move, you
Yeah.
might go into them, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to prepare the,
All right. Yeah.
the vehicle, so it's important. Come off the gas a minute, Tony.
Right.
Come off the gas a minute, Tony. It's important we select reverse gear,
I've got a reverse gear.
okay? Yeah, because we don't want to be in the wrong gear,
Alright.
we're stall, yeah?
Yeah.
And we don't want too much acceleration. Got the car behind me. We don't want too much acceleration because we're gonna shoot back.
All right.
Yeah. So
yeah.
we want come on the gas the width of a pound coin,
All right. Yeah.
and then get our binding point.
All right. Yeah.
Dip the clutch. Put the clutch all the way down a minute. Time. It's important not to lift the clutch up too high because we're gonna shoot back also. And
Alright.
if we have the clutch too low, we're gonna stall the car or roll back again because we've got gravity against us. So when we move, we're going to use the car rolling back and cover the brake. But just get your biting point first. And now you're going to do your observations.
What about gravity?
Cover the brake. But we need to move first. Okay. So we don't need the accelerator.
What do you think?
No. Just going to use gravity. Right, so come off the gas, Tony.
All right.
And we'll be lifting the clutch gently, the width of a pound
Right,
coin, width of a pound coin.
Get me to press the brake.
Press the brake, Tony.
Yeah. Let the handbrake down. Let the handbrake down.
Let the handbrake down.
Right. Now how am I going to move the car?
You're going to release the brake pedal, the width of a pound coin,
Yeah. Another width of a pound coin if I
another
need to. Yeah.
width of a pound
But
coin.
before I do that, what do I need to do?
You need to do your observations.
Oh yeah.
So you need to check
Yeah,
from
it's
the
okay.
right to the left, so
Yeah,
over
it's
your
okay.
blind spot area between the pillar and the head restraint. We're
Oh, right.
checking if there's any pedestrians, any oncoming vehicles, any children in the road or running out.
Yeah, I can see anybody apart from him.
Okay, so we'll see what he's doing. What shall I do, wave him?
Right?
Shall I wave him, Tony?
No.
Okay. So check your right door mirror, Tony.
Nobody there.
Nobody there. So centre mirror, looking for any oncoming vehicles.
The car's not behind me.
Okay, so we'll wait for him.
You can
to-
carry on, 'cause he's going to be on the
Okay.
phone again now.
Right mirror, checking for any
Nobody there.
cyclists, any oncoming
No.
cars, and then your blind spot area
Oh,
or
yeah,
over
yeah.
your shoulder.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
Yeah, to the left. To
Yeah.
the left over your shoulder.
Yeah,
Looking
nobody there.
looking if there's any pedestrians.
Yeah, I can see, yeah.
So if you're not
nobody
looking and you move, you're gonna go into them, aren't you? Any bikes?
there. All right.
Yeah? Okay, and it's all clear?
Yeah.
Right, Tony. So we're gonna release the brake pedal, the width of a pound coin.
Oh, where's the pound coin?
Width of a pound coin. So we want to, that's it, keep that speed nice.
And what do you want me to do? You want me to go back until what?
Back until you reach the last straight curbstone
Alright.
in this
All right. Yeah.
passenger
yeah.
back
yeah.
window.
Yeah.
So looking in the direction
Alright,
we're
yeah.
travelling in, Tony,
Yeah.
it's important to look back because if there's pedestrian crossing.
I can guarantee you now, I won't
Yeah.
look if you're not watching me, yeah?
Okay.
Right? Yeah?
If we're not looking in the direction we're travelling in, there was a child to run across the back of the car. If you're not looking, you're not going to see
Yeah,
it and
you
then we crash.
You want me to look, you keep your eye on me, yeah?
Yeah. And then
Oh, it's there now.
it's there, so stop the car.
Oh, stop.
And then we're going to get a reference point.
I've got the reference point, yeah?
Okay, you've got that, yeah?
Yeah.
Now we're going to do our observations again, making sure it's safe.
No, it's okay,
So,
yeah.
so check your blind spot area to the right.
Oh, it's
Checking if
okay,
there's
Yeah.
no, check it please, Tony. We're checking if there's any pedestrians in
Yeah,
the
clear.
area we can't see. So between the pillar and the headrest,
Oh, right,
Yeah?
There's nobody there.
nobody there. The
No.
right door mirror. Is there any
No.
oncoming vehicles? Any people overtaking?
No,
Looking ahead, any pedestrians? Any
No.
oncoming vehicles? Anybody coming out of drives?
no, car
Send-
coming towards me.
Right, check centre mirror, Tony.
Nobody there.
Check your centre mirror,
Yeah,
Tony.
there's nobody there.
Check your right door mirror, Tony. Any
No, no.
cyclists? Okay. And then your left blind spot, Tony. Any bikes, any
Yeah,
pedestrians?
but there's a girl coming up the pavement.
Okay, so we'll wait for her to pass before moving. Okay, so now we've been sat here, we need to do those checks again.
Again, but my neck's getting a bit sore now.
Well, it's important to check because if you didn't see a child that ran, for instance, in the road, you're going to kill them. So it's worth having a sore neck for saving somebody's life, yeah?
Oh, thanks.
Right. So we're going to do those observations again, Tony. So right blind spot check for
Mm.
me. Any
Nobody there.
pedestrians? Any
we do.
oncoming vehicles, centre mirror,
No, we do.
right door mirror.
I'm not really too worried about the mirror because I'm actually looking all around. I'm not-
Okay, and then left blind spot.
All right. Now we do.
Okay, right. Release the brake pedal for me, and then we're going to apply one turn to the left.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, and then look in the direction
All
of
right.
travel
Yeah.
in case somebody's there. We
I'm
don't see
looking, yeah.
them. Look in the direction of
Oh,
travel, Tony.
yeah. Is it just down there I need to worry
You
about?
need to also glance to the right,
Oh, glance.
and we'll have a look to the right.
Oh, right.
See if there's any oncoming vehicles.
No.
Anyone on the pavement, any pedestrians, any
Yeah.
vehicles coming from that side. Because now we said the front of our car is going to be out, so this is the most dangerous
Oh, right.
point of the manoeuvre.
So I just need to look once.
Just look around and then back in the direction we're travelling, yeah?
Yeah, I don't need to worry about that right shoulder, do I?
Yeah, you do.
How often?
How often?
Well, I suppose every
Few seconds?
couple of feet, I suppose.
Okay. Just making sure, because then you've checked all around then.
I'll see little Johnny come out that driveway there behind me.
Yeah, well, if you're checking, you'll see
Alright.
it, won't you, yeah?
Oh, I'm waiting for the car to point straight down the road.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then,
it is now.
then that's when you take the turn off.
All right, take it off now, yeah.
As you move, because
Alright.
you don't want to dry steer.
Do I know?
No, because it'll damage your tyres, your tread of the tyre,
Oh, your tyres,
and the
not worried.
steering mechanism.
No, your tyres are not worried.
Well, when you have a car, you'll damage your tyres.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
important we don't dry steer, yeah? Okay, so you've took the steering off.
Yeah.
Now we're going to see how far away we are from the curb. How's that looking to
One
you?
thing for it to do is pick up a straight line and reverse the point, don't we?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
Look behind,
That was my
Tony.
fault. Yeah, I know what the straight line and reverse point is,
Okay.
yeah.
How does the curb look to you? Are we far
looks
away
fine.
or close? How's it looking to you?
It's a little bit far away.
Okay. So as we move, we're gonna look in the direction of
Yeah.
travel, and we could apply a quarter of a turn.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we know how much
Yeah.
quarter. Yeah. So looking in the direction we're travelling in.
Oh, just that way, is it?
Check all around. Sorry. So
Alright.
the left blind spot area to the right blind spot area. Sorry.
All right, that's clear.
Checks. Little Johnny could be there. You could run him over, Tony.
Yeah, little Johnny is over there. He's not there.
Well, check in your blind spot. There could be pedestrian crossing
Oh, right,
behind
yeah.
the car, and you might
Oh,
not
right.
see them. Yeah.
Oh, you mean between our head restraint and the door pillar?
Yes, between the
Oh,
head
right.
restraint
No,
and
he's
the
not
door.
there, no.
Anybody coming along the pavement? Any pedestrians? Oncoming vehicles?
Yeah, but he's not going to bother me because I'm already in the road.
Okay, ahead, anybody
No.
walking, crossing the road, anyone to the left, coming out of drives,
No.
anything like that. And then, most importantly, the left blind spot area.
Oh, yeah. Fine, yeah.
Check it for me, Tony, in
Alright.
case there's pedestrian.
Yeah.
Okay, and behind as we
Yeah,
start to move.
yeah.
Behind as we
Alright.
start to move. Because there could be somebody, a little kid running for a ball or something behind the car.
So how do I get this?
So we're going to apply a quarter of a turn.
Oh, that's from there to there, and
Yeah.
all right.
So it's just going to bring us in a little bit, and then when we start to get a bit more close, we're going to...
Where am I looking when you're looking at there?
No, sorry. Okay, look at you. When we start to get a bit more close, we're going to take the steering off and straighten the
Alright.
steering wheel, okay? So it's important
Yeah, so when that
we
straight
look
line,
behind.
if you ask me to line that straight line reversing point up, I'll do it for you.
Okay. I'd like you to line that straight reversing point
I'll
up.
do that for you, April.
Okay.
Oh, it's lined up now.
It's lined up now. Okay, so straighten the wheel